and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Live? Should be live. Yeah, I'm live. Should be live. Yeah, let me mute myself. All right. What's, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon. We're back with, not even the show, but I'm back doing the Microsoft's E3 supposedly leaked. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it just a little bit.
Her ideas are currently, and she and Eric are trying to figure out what's the right way to progress because...
Hold on 1 second. Let me mute myself in the background.
Summer.
Like I said, it's leaked, so we're going to talk about that. I got a few guests. You never know who's going to join. Like I said, the room is always open. We get the link. As you guys come in, you'd be so kind as to tweet it out. We'll have a little fun in there. We're going to talk about this rumor, supposedly E3 leak from Microsoft. Hold on. Join us live. Microsoft's E3 2019 leaked. My God, it's awful. Let's talk about it. All right, click it. So, I'm sorry we just started. Dirt, what's going on with you, good brother? I haven't spoken to you on air in a long time. I'll be watching your little skits on Instagram. You're funny as hell, man. A man that wears many hats. But what's going on with you, good brother?
Much, man. Just chilling and shit.
What are you playing? What you getting into, good brother?
The moment that Mortal Kombat 11, of course. Later this week, I'm looking forward to Days Gone. So,
Oh yeah, you know what's crazy? I hate when there's two good games that come out back to back. I wish I could have had about two, like Mortal Kombat would have had like 2 to 3 weeks. Then I'd have hopped on Days Gone. But Mortal Kombat is so new, you know what I mean? It's so fresh. But still, I believe it or not, it's only my second day playing it. You know what I mean? I didn't get a chance. When did it come out? Tuesday, right? It came out Tuesday, right? Played it at Money at midnight. I was back in the hospital Tuesday, had a little procedure done. I'm back today's second day playing it. You know what I mean? I had to get my dells back on Noah, but we're gonna talk about that too. You know what I mean? But how you liking Mortal Kombat? Dirt, you liking? You feeling it?
Oh yeah, this shit dope as hell, man. I actually like it so far. I played, for a couple of days like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I like it better than X, man. I wasn't that crazy about X for some reason.
Nah.
But so far, the story mode was pretty good, but some of the characters I didn't really care for, some of the new characters. But on 11...
But 11 what? Hello?
Fired.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, your mic went out. Yeah. I was 11. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. For those of you that have been watching me, I got a favorite character on 10. My man Kung Jin. He ain't make the cut unless he's going to be some DLC. That's one thing I don't like about Mortal Kombat. They get you playing with one character and the next time the game comes out, unless you're playing with like Scorpio, Sub-Zero, somebody, your character may not make the cut, man. But I will say this. Top 5 graphically is one of the best games, looking games that's come out this generation. Like, looks, I'm playing it on my OLED. The HDR pops. The game looks crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Who else I got here? Noah, what's going on with you, good brother?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Just working on my victim list on this Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, no, you've been practicing. So you got to do the beta and the stress test. I missed all that, man. I was laid up somewhere, man. In the hospital, I missed all that smoke, man. You got the drop on me. What was that, Tuesday, Monday at midnight?
Yeah.
You dog walk my ass, man. But you go.
I got better since then, bro. Just working on, like, I love Kung Lao, bro. He go in, dog. So I've been working on them combos with him.
Hold on. Shout out to my brother, my man, New York Music. New York Music, listen here, good brother. Your shirt will be on the way. I'm gonna send it out to you probably this weekend. I did forget you, good brother, but I had a little procedure done, so I had to lay down for a minute. But I got you. I'm sending it out this week. You know what I mean? Probably like Saturday or something. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dark Little Play. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? If you guys come in, you be so kind. Like I said, share the stream out on Twitter. My man said, bring back Reptile. Yeah. But you said you got better since the first time we played?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I must have got better because I whooping your ass a little bit today, brother.
You got 2 dubs in, man. How many times
I got more than 2 dubs. Like, don't do me like that.
Nah, you only got 2. You got 2 dubs on me.
2.
But I had at least like 5 or 6 on you, bro.
Hey, bro, I couldn't touch you. I held the King of the Castle for a while, but I ain't got since my second day playing it. And you played me with a bad controller, but controller was dying. No excuses, though.
It tend to be that way when you getting beat. My controller be going bad too.
Oh, shout out to my brother SS9 Vegeta. I seen him on Facebook. He said he got his T-shirt. Yeah, man, you got your T-shirt. I'm giving him happy. Yeah, send it out to you, good brother. Shout out my man Jetstream Sam. Shout out to you too. You know what I mean? He said K Pasa. But all right, Parker, what's up with you, Parker?
I'm good, man. Just finding that Mortal Kombat, whooping Z ass. Like
you did, Parker. You did beat me twice. Don't worry about it, bro. And, you know, a dog gotta get a stick out the garbage can sometime, brother. A dog gotta get a stick out the garbage can sometime, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what this waiting for this next generation to start, man.
Oh, everybody, we're gonna talk about it, man. The next generation, like we're gonna talk about it. That too, like I said, for those that are joining this now or whatever the case, like I said, Microsoft E3 supposedly was leaked. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that. Shout out to my brother AP the Shooter. What's up, man? Big homie, what's goody? Was whipping your ass. Oh, he said, he dog walked my ass, man. But I got his ass back today, though. I want all the smoke, man. Shout out to my brother Floyd Mayweather. Is this Xbox mean gonna be ducking you in Mortal Kombat 11? Nah, you know, right now, everybody, they beating the shit out of me right now, man. They beating the dog shit out of me right now. They just taking tags on me. Because I ain't get a chance to play the stress test. I gotta find me a character. But it's on, though. You know what I mean? This is today my second day playing it. And, you know what I mean? Funky fresh out of surgery. So, you know what I mean? I want all the smoke, man. And, you know what I mean? I'm destined for charity. Shout out to you, good brother. You know what I mean? But anyway, as the room was filling up, like I said, you guys would be so kind as to hit the like button, share it out. I don't give a thing about YouTube like, but I gotta check and see when my damn band is up on YouTube. It might be up this week or next week. I mean, they never try to silence me, man. But anyway, so like every year around this time started. We're in April, right? It's about to be May. So we're in April, right? It is April, right? Yeah, we're in April. About to be May, and then E3 is in June, if I'm not mistaken. We start to get these leaks. And starting off already, in true fashion, we have Microsoft is the only one that's going to be there at E3. No, I'm not saying Nintendo's going to be there too. But Nintendo does most likely their pre-E3 recording, like a Treehouse event. I'm not really a Nintendo guy. Bro, I can tell you the last time I watched a Nintendo's E3 press conference, and I know that may seem blasphemous to my man Baron. I don't care for Nintendo shit. I'm just keeping it all the way a buck. You know what I mean? So when I'm watching E3, I just look at it for Microsoft and Sony. I don't even watch EA's and those guys because they're going to show their multiplats on Microsoft and Sony stage too. So I don't even really watch their events either. You know what I mean? But Microsoft's out of the big three. No, well, like I said, Nintendo, but Sony's not going to be there. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a little weird this year. You know what I mean? I know some guys, Sony friends, were trying to damage control it. And say, oh, Sony doesn't need to be there. They're bigger than E3. Nah, we got to cut the bullshit. I mean, E3 is huge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And again, just me being a fan, just, all about game. Whether they got a bad showing or not. I know some people didn't care for Sony's E3 last year. I didn't think it was that bad. It was a little weird with my man with the flute and all that shit. But other than that, I didn't think it was that bad. Hold on 1 second. I got to get some of this stuff in the back here. I say a bunch of making it in my ear. AP the Shooter, he said, I seen Colt Sheewood made a video about the Xbox being more powerful without any conclusive evidence, even though it is maybe more powerful. Why do they continue to do shit like this? I'm going to answer your question too. Hold up, my man Floyd Mayweather says, talk about the rumor PS4 Super. So I'm going to talk about, did you predict that third SKU a while ago? Back in D-Back owes you an apology in Assassin's Creed Unity Code for being ignorant as felt. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Anyway, AP the Shooter. I also heard that, and I did a show about it, and we can talk about this before we link to the E3 stuff, and I'm going to get Dirk's opinion about this. That I've seen some DMs, and this was coming from some people from over on the Microsoft side of the fence, right? And they're saying that, they're not going to be outgunned, or, you know what I mean, or mentally saying, you guys might have seen the show. I kind of scribbled some of the names out with the black line. They like saying they have the world's most powerful console. Which is cool, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, for those who downgrading saying power is unimportant, it is. The reason why it may not seem like it's important now, because we have the PS4 Pro and you have the Xbox One. Of course, the X is more powerful than the Pro. But when it comes to exclusive-wise, I'm not talking about fun factor. That's subject. We're talking about visually, graphically. PlayStation exclusive look better graphically than what Microsoft was putting out on a more powerful console. You know what I mean? So that's what some people are saying that, hey, that power doesn't matter, or it's not as important, or whatever the case may be. But Dirk, what are your thoughts about that? I'm not getting too long with it. What are your thoughts about that? Does it matter if Microsoft has the more powerful console? Because it didn't matter at the start of the generation, but does it still matter, or it's not about power anymore?
Hell yeah, it matters. Power and games matter. At the end of the day, Listen, man, we remember 2013, 14, how it was all about the power. I know some PlayStation guys don't want to admit it, but it was. It really was. And if Xbox has the more powerful console and they get their games together, I mean, not saying they're going to win next generation, but I mean, I think that's nothing but positive if you ask me. Hell yeah, power matters.
Hold on, let me say something on that, man.
Okay. Talk to me.
They need to get their shit together ASAP.
Hey,
right?
expeditiously.
I agree.
Expeditiously.
You're expeditiously. Yeah, they can't be year 3, year 4. You know what I'm saying? Talking about we're about to bring the games. They need to. If you're gonna have the most powerful console, that needs to show day one, because people get invested into the ecosystem. They build their library of games on the PlayStation. They're not gonna want to switch to even consider buying an Xbox. That's just the reality of it.
No, you are 100% right, man, because they do have to get it from the beginning and let it be known. Like, I remember in 2013, like, they were showing trailers of 2K14. Like, damn, that shit look dope.
Y'all ain't gonna lie. Hey, Dirk, that was the best looking game that started the generation. That 2K was the 2K14.
Hell yeah.
You know what's crazy? Because the PC version, they didn't even have the PC didn't even have the new up-to-date next-gen engine. It was only on console, on the Xbox and the PlayStation 4. That sold more consoles than Killzone for Sony or whatever Microsoft at the time it came out.
But you know what?
That was huge.
You know what? Okay. If you watch like that first little trailer of like 2K14 at the bottom of the video, nigga, that shit said PS4 footage.
Yeah. Well, Sony had the marketing rights for.
Right, that's my point. People saw, oh shit, nigga, this PS4. Yeah. I'm getting me a PS4, so they need that kind of shit. I mean, they got the marketing for like NBA 2K now, but they just need it to be known, nigga. We got the most powerful console. Look at these games. Look at Halo or whatever you want to say. They need that shit. They have to have that shit, man.
Check this out, right? Check this out. Let's say Microsoft, Xbox rather, has the most powerful console, but how much though? That's gonna be a telling point. How much your wallet's gonna have to take a hit to get that. And where Sony, they could if they want to, they could come out of $399 console to undercut Microsoft by $100 though, because it's about getting a user base up.
Okay,
we know Sony's at this moment still has the more talented developers though, right? So
yeah, true. Right.
So they'll sell it like a cheaper console, get that user base up.
I disagree with that. Let me see. It's a bit. Let me pay the bills real quick. And
okay, go ahead.
He said, "Shout out to my brother O'Malley J for the $5 donation." He says, "Z, you seen Xbox financial release today? Hardware down a full 33%, and these deals you're talking about, talking like next generation Xbox has a chance, and they're talking like power is going to help. 33%, damn dog. Oh, that's to be the behemoth. The problem, like I said again, it comes down. They don't have any appealing software." And that's what it boils down to. Yes, the X is an amazing console. I'm playing Mortal Kombat on it right now. Looks bananas, you know what I mean? But when it comes to exclusive wise and pricing too, you know what I mean? You don't have, like I said, Sea of Thieves and the State of Decay 2s. I don't know if you like that or dirt. I
don't like that.
Yeah, but just comparing to what was across the street. They threatened to render my black ass unconscious back then. I was just being honest, you know what I mean? Just comparing to what you have now. Again, Sony has Days Gone coming. After that, you got The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, whenever they decide to drop Death Stranding, whenever that starts to drop. And then again, I'm not talking about, all this, it's how you say it's, not telling me which was better, but it's like when you're talking about looking at quality AAA exclusives, you know what I mean? And again, like we're talking about Microsoft and be the behemoth, the $1 trillion company. Like, to me, that's just
bad generation, man.
Bad
generation.
You know what? And again, it's been a lot of decisions that they made and they're still making that I still don't agree with as being a console. I said this before, right? A while ago, I said Microsoft was too concerned looking at these 2 billion, how you say, quote unquote, billion gamers across the street. You got to get this shit down here down packed first. You first got to master this shit here before you try to toggle, the PC and the mobile market. First, master this console thing, and I think just boils down to basic rules like what Nintendo and Sony does. You got to have exclusive software to your box that's appealing. You know what I mean? And it's hard for to tell them because again they're how you say, I don't know what you need to read some numbers, but they made over $3 billion last year on a diabetic diet. The saying, you know what I mean? And like I say, with the Xbox guys and defending mediocrity, it is what it is, but that's the reason why, you know what I mean? And also, too, you gotta realize, too, this generation is just about over, you know what I mean? I don't know what Sony's number. They still got some more consoles coming out, but more or less, they done probably both Microsoft and Sony. They probably didn't hit their peak in terms of what they're selling. You know what I mean? Because everyone who doesn't have a PS4 by now, you know what I mean? Those who really wanted the Xbox One, don't play, you know what I mean, got one right now. Sales may pick up around Gears of War, you know what I mean, 5, for those who don't have one, they're waiting on the fence. They snatch one kind of dirt cheap. But even with them, listen, nigga, we didn't talk about, I get your opinion, even them releasing
I am disappointed in you, T.
How are you disappointed, Post? Talk to me.
I am definitely disappointed. You believe that leak?
Well, we're going to talk. I ain't get to it. We're going to talk about it. We ain't get to it.
I was waiting for it to get to it, because I'm going to say how I don't believe that shit either.
I mean, look, man.
It looked like a Microsoft leak.
I believe it.
I don't believe it.
Of course you going to believe. Y'all. Look, man. We all know this is E3 season. We all know it's 4channel and these other sites where you can post shit anonymously and think. We all know rumors is gonna be coming out the woodwork, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Though.
Yeah, at least happened. I understand it happened, but to me, as far as them coming from reputable sources, the only thing that will probably get leaked in the next 2 weeks is the Xbox specs. They saying a lot of the insiders are trying to get confirmation on what they've been told, and they say that's going to drop within the next week or two.
Okay.
And this is coming from the reputable sources who be dropping the real info, not from nobody who's posting anonymously on the board. Now, I bet some of that stuff do be true sometimes. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But Brinks? What Brinks?
Hold on.
I'm with you on this post. I don't believe that shit.
If we ain't got to it.
Hold on. Pay the bills real quick with the post. Hold up.
Shout out to AP the shooter.
Yeah.
Xbox came to the party with the mindset that they were going to take over because of the 360 era. They became complacent. Sony never came out and said we have a more powerful console. From playing games, the media said this, and Sony ran with it. And Z has said this before. Donnie D had the key. Phil has given y'all straight dog shit. I disagree with that, AP.
Man, what the fuck?
I disagree with that.
Wait, hold up. You disagree with what? Did Phil ain't give us dog shit?
No, Phil hasn't given us dog shit. Because we don't know, we haven't seen Phil layout. A lot of the stuff that we got was still layover from your boy, Donnie D. A lot of the games that we got was layover from the $1 billion that Donnie D that they gave Donnie D. So come on now with this. Now, secondly, the reason why I understand why Microsoft is coming out saying, hey, we're not going to relinquish the power thing anymore, because not only the media but gamers made it about power. Gamers made it on forums and tweets from 2013 and 12 all the way up until now, where power suddenly doesn't matter no more. It was all about power. It was all about resolution. Microsoft ran and took the brunt of that and say, okay, we're going to come out with the X, but from here on out, we are not going to give the media or gamers any more chance to try to down us on the power in terms of what performance, in terms of resolution and 60 frames a second and all that. And now it's a problem. When y'all was shitting on them about the power, it was all good. It wasn't about games. But now Microsoft shift their focus and say, hey, we finna take the power narrative off the table. Now everybody want to say, it doesn't matter, it's just about the game. Y'all some motherfucking hypocrites.
So what do you say?
Let's go.
What do you say?
I say power and content matter. People want to say, people can't. Hold on, it's coming, brother. It's coming. And the reason why I say that is because Phil admitted, he say we didn't have the studios to put out the content we wanted, to show the type of stuff we wanted. And what did he go do? He go and get them. And when he go and get them, everybody was on it. Even Z. Microsoft need to get more studios. Sony got more studios than Microsoft. They can't compete. They go out and do it, and then y'all change the narrative and say, okay, they got the studios. Now where's the game?
Where the
you don't want to give time, though. You don't want to give time. You just, okay, you just brought a studio. We need a new game tomorrow. What we doing here?
I hold on, pay the bills. We got some.
Come on, shout out to Cobia with the 50 bits. I hopped in. We gonna talk about it.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hey, the Ruham. Shout out for the my old lady sent your shirt off today. She went under the post office, and this is the shirt you're gonna be getting right. The broadband bullies with the fist up. SS9 Vegeta got his. AP the shooter got his. It was sent off to you today. I got to send some more for Saturday. I got to send off my man New York Music and stuff. But thank you for the 1,000 bits. Yeah, Ariel Lane talking about?
Yeah, the Ruham say post up is in heaven. And Z laugh out loud. What's good, guys? It's going left. Yes, it is. Cause they ain't finna have another RIP on this podcast. We not gonna do that.
You sound like an obedient slave.
Shout out to Kobe. You know what?
You sound like an obedient slave right now.
Shout out to Kobe with the 50 bits. It's no longer about the power. See, here we go. But soon these specs get released, and soon next generation start. I bet you people is going to be battering over power and resolution again. But let them tell it now. It's no longer about the power. If Microsoft will keep pushing this agenda of play Xbox exclusive everywhere now, Tim, because most gaming PCs will blow the next generation consoles out of the water. Nonetheless, Microsoft Xbox needs to keep those Xbox exclusives on the next box, then putting it everywhere. This is to gain back the relevancy back to the next Xbox. So don't talk about power. Fuck niggas. Copia, I don't agree with that either, because y'all constantly put this on Microsoft, yet everybody want to deny the fact that Sony has came out saying they're hiring engineers to put console quality games on every device, and all y'all look over it. All y'all put it on Microsoft and look over the fact that Sony is doing the exact same thing.
Y'all see what PUBG made on fucking PC?
What you mean?
Last year?
As far as money?
$780 million just on PC last year. So y'all don't understand why the fuck Microsoft want to put this shit on PC and everywhere else. I mean, the shit is like, who gives a fuck anymore, man? I'm a console guy. I'm gonna play this shit on my console, man.
All right, let me pay the bills right quick. Hold up, shut up.
Go ahead.
Oh, let me pay the bills right quick. Shout out to my brother, O'Malley J. You get to go after me, post. I can't see that one. Hold on.
Max Steph with 100 bits. He
said, hold on. I got one here in front of me that I gotta pay. On another screen. Shout out to my man O'Malley J. He said Phil Spencer for the $2. Said Phil Spencer took over in 2014. Had given us nothing, absolutely nothing. 5 years of nothing. Got crap running around begging for a PlayStation contract in these YouTube streets. Phil started the Xbox community too much to the point where they're fighting with themselves. You ain't lying about that, man. They're giving us nothing.
And then Max Step with 100 bits say, you can make a bingo board with the fuck shit post say, come on, my guy. And then AP the shooter say, so post up. How can the Xbox community speculate on the Xbox being more powerful with no concrete evidence? Sony has given you evidence of what is to come, reason to buy a PS5, but you post up will say by the Anaconda because of the power, but don't have the shit to show the power. Well, the concrete evidence is that the reputable sources is coming out saying it's more powerful. That's all. Sony didn't give us information either on whether their system is going to be more powerful. Now we understand it's going to be a Zen 2. We understand it's going to be now. We have no specs. We have no gigahertz. We have no memory bandwidth. We have nothing to go off. So we don't know what power going to lie in either console. So we don't know. And on top of what y'all said about Phil, okay, 5 years of nothing. Okay, if he gave us 5 years of nothing, that means those games that we was getting through those 5 years came from Donnie D, right? So through those 5 years, what happened? What transitions was going on? What changes was happening about behind the scenes? Who was leaving? Who was coming? Who was leaving? Who was coming? All that affected what's going on now.
I'm gonna ask you this question, Post. I want you to answer honestly if you can. Now, right, forget all that past, right, next gen. Do you honestly believe that Microsoft will have the exclusive IPs to challenge Sony's exclusive IPs in your heart of heart?
Ain't no exclusives.
I can answer that honestly, though. I can answer that honestly.
Ain't no
I would say no, because Naughty Dog is like the best developers on the planet. To me, personally.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
I wouldn't say that. You can't predict the future. We have no crystal ball that can tell us what's going to happen. I'm talking about in terms of content. There could be some content coming out that we haven't seen yet that could challenge what Sony has been producing. It ain't like it never happened before. When Microsoft came out with Halo, Sony hasn't challenged Halo since it's been out.
Pause. You didn't answer.
Hold on. I'm answering your question. I'm saying it could happen. Sony hasn't challenged Halo since it's been out. Name one game that challenged Halo on Sony side since it's been out. We're gonna talk about it today. Let me tweet this out. Let me share this on Twitter because we need to get everybody in here because they finna get this work. They finna get this work.
We didn't one. Sony has.
Mr. Parker, let me ask you a question, Mr. Parker.
Go ahead. Let's get it.
Mr. Parker, let me ask you a question. Now, your question is saying like before Microsoft bought the studios or like early in the gen, like do we have any studio?
I'm talking about going forward right now. Do you believe
going forward? Oh, okay. Well, let me answer that question differently. Now, moving forward, who knows? Because like Ninja Theory's talented.
Okay.
Like the coalition, if they do something different, it's talented. So we don't know moving forward. I thought you was talking about before they bought the
me personally, they got coming anyway. I don't know if Microsoft got those IPs.
You tweaking. Microsoft came out with Gears, and then Sony came out copying that over the shoulder off of Gears. Come on now.
Come on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
This is the difference between I believe Sony and Microsoft. So they gravitate towards the casual Sony's, where Microsoft really doesn't. It's like what? Look at Crackdown. I mean, who helped on Crackdown though?
Look, let me tell you something. Microsoft got the developers that can compete, man. In terms of whether they can or cannot, that's preference. You feel as though they don't. Other people feel as though they do. Before Ninja Theory became a Microsoft studio talent, everybody was putting them up there with a Naughty Dog or beside a Naughty Dog. Yes.
No.
Yes, they were. When they talked about Sony Studios, they talked about the Ninja Theories. They talked about the Naughty Dogs. When Ninja Theory went over, everybody want to consider them. Come on now, I ain't never tweeted.
We don't know about the initiative yet, though. We don't know about the initiative.
You know how the fan base when Heavily Sword and stuff was coming. Was you back there when Heavily Sword came out and how they was talking that talk? Come on now, don't sit up here and say that the PlayStation Nation didn't put Ninja Theory on a pedestal, and now that they over there with Microsoft, they're non-existent and don't consider them adult studio no more.
I saw it with my own phone. Nigga, they did.
I don't. And not any time that I ever think Ninja Theory is on the same league as Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, the big.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
What?
They never produced a big.
No. I wouldn't say that. Hold on.
Okay.
I wouldn't say this like the. I wouldn't say the PlayStation guys was saying they was on the same level, but y'all was praising them niggas.
But it was the same as a Naughty Dog. Uncharted was leagues of bounds ahead of anything Ninja ever did.
Don't sleep on no initiative though, bro. I'm sorry, Zeke.
No. Let's go. So, get AP the shooter. Cause I'm gonna get to this list though. We're gonna talk about this list, and it looks like a Microsoft E3. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Okay, shout out to AP the Shooter. Every show, me and him going back and forth, so expect another one today. He say, I'm going to give you a quote from the late, great Nip. I never talked about the shit that I'm about to do. Sony. They never came out and said publicly that they're going to ever market with games. It only became a talking point for you Xbox nuts. Post up, because that's what Microsoft is doing. You fail to realize that the world doesn't evolve around Xbox. And the funny thing is, Google has a hat in the ring and forced Xbox hand when Sony has already been planning their shit for a long while. So let me break that down. Break that down. The world doesn't evolve around Sony, what y'all think and make it out to be. From my understanding, I have seen PlayStation fans say Sony is the industry, and whatever they do, that's the way the industry gonna go. They run it, right? Nah, they don't. Because when this first talk of cloud gaming started to come out, everybody trashed Microsoft. But soon rumors and information came out about Sony doing the same thing. All that Sony is going to stay traditional and keep the traditional model because that's what's working. All that it went out the window. Y'all see what y'all want to see. Y'all still haven't realized that Sony said they have engineers leading the industry and putting console quality games.
So what does that mean, Paul? Does that 4 or PS3 or PS2 games, whatever?
I'm just wondering when are they going to respect what the information that was put out by Sony.
All right, hold up 1 second. Shout out to my brother, the Ruham. Hey, Ruham, you're a skinny motherfucker too. I got to reorder you in short. I got you a 2X, nigga. So you need a medium. God damn, big brother. But hold on, he said, post of it. Both consoles do 4K 60 with all the assets. How much more powerful is the Xbox Anaconda going to be? Is it in distant services? Just asking. God damn. Low blow, Ruham.
You know what? I don't know how much powerful going to be. I don't know if it's going to be even powerful enough to matter. But I'm just saying, pay attention now. I want y'all, everybody in the chat, to look at all these people saying power don't matter. Because he know. He know at the beginning of every generation and throughout the generation.
Okay.
And power didn't matter. When the PS4 Pro was announced, look at what happened to PlayStation Nation. They went crazy. They was going crazy until the rumor came with the 6 teraflops.
Post, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, Noah.
So let's take the power out of the equation, right? And let's take Gears of War 5 out of the equation. What do you have to look for from Microsoft?
Preferably, I'm looking forward towards the new game that Ninja Theory is going to announce.
Okay.
Rare got a new IP that's coming.
Halo Infinite.
Hold on. Halo Infinite. I'm gonna break it down for you. Ori and the Will of the Wisp looks beautiful. The first Ori, I'm still playing that. I'm gonna beat it by the time it comes out. Battletoad, which is a instant classic. I'm also looking for if we're going to get an opportunity to see the second game that Obsidian is working on. Even though they wanted to do the Knights of the Old Republic in 3, they wanted to do that. If Microsoft could have got that, or if they work towards getting that, that'd be big. Halo Infinite gonna be big. And I don't know what other titles that they got because they haven't been too loose lips about it. But E3 will tell the rest of the story. But those are the parties that I'm looking for.
I was going to ask you, what's the release date of these games you just mentioned?
Well, I don't want to release today. Can I get a release date on Last of Us 2? Can I get a release date of Death Stranding? No. Days trash. Days trash. We ain't worried about that.
What Microsoft first party studio are you going to be playing this week? What first party studio
game come out this week? So what? So what kind of question is that? Why?
No game has come out in the past 3 years.
Look, I'm going back to Gears. I know Gears 5 coming back this year, so I'm gonna hop back in Gears so I can get my Gears. I ain't played it in a minute, and you don't play Gears in a minute. You kind of lose your step in there and begin your ass.
Get that Mortal Kombat.
Go back to Gears. I'm gonna get hop back into Halo. I got Mortal Kombat right now. I'm playing that right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna be doing. No lie. Have we been short of content? Yes. As an Xbox fan, I realize that. I'm not negating that fact. Y'all act like I'm sitting up here.
All I'm saying is you are understating it when you say short. You are really understating it.
I'm saying that from what I've seen, because there's more acquisitions coming at E3, either 2 or 3, from what rumors been saying. 2 or 3 more studios. There's more acquisitions coming.
All right,
I'm not saying that the content is not there, but I'm saying from the looks of it, Microsoft realized, and they're going out and doing what they get the content.
Hold on 1 second, Park. Hold on 1 second. Get AP this week. Got a question for you. You see him?
Okay, let me see. Post up. Okay. Yeah. Post up. You sidestepping shit. Okay, come on, AP. You got to come on the show one day. We're going to have to stop talking from this chat. I'm going to have Z set up a 1-on-1 with me and you, and we're going to go at it, player. Okay, he going to say laugh out loud. Sony only started to say this after all the talk of xCloud. True or not? Because before the rumors of xCloud, the masses don't have a clue about Sony even having this idea, bro. I definitely understand that. When I start talking about iCloud and streaming, everybody said I was delusional. Everybody said I was crazy. When I said that other companies will come in and put their hand in the pot, they said I was delusional and they said I was crazy. Turn around, all of this happened. It's happening. Sony will be a fool if not to start now getting their cloud infrastructure ready, because they know at some point, maybe 5-10 years down the line, it's gonna be something that's acceptable in terms of having a hardware.
You still got to look at the bigger picture, though. Even if Sony decides to stream, they still going to have exclusive content, and Microsoft not.
Well, what you mean by exclusive content? Because if they content come out on PlayStation 4 and PC, is this still exclusive?
Phil Spencer said that he wants his games
answer
everywhere.
The question. Answer the question. Sony said the same thing. Sony said the same thing.
Hold on. Hold up.
Dirt, I got you. I saw the Xbox flag in the sky, and I had to jump in.
Hey, hold on, but check it out though. So we go. I got on the screen right now. I got the E3, supposedly 2019 look. Now, Close, you said you beg to differ. You don't think there's no validity to this goddamn list. But anyway, Gears of 5 gameplay, that's a given.
That's a given. Right, that's obvious, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Gears Tactics trailer, might see another one of those. That doesn't sound too far off. Play Dead IP, a sci-fi 3D adventure, Xbox Game Pass, spring 2020. Play Dead is a company, a new company that they bought.
Limbo and Inside.
Limbo Inside, yeah.
Okay.
They like indie.
Okay. Ori and the Will, Wisp gameplay trailer. That sounds.
In a release date.
Mm-hmm. It says spring 2020 Game Pass XW10. Battletoads 10 gameplay trailer. That doesn't sound too far off. They announced it last year. It posted release in 2019. Borderlands 3 multiplat. Brink. I don't know what the hell Brink is. Brink gameplay.
I don't believe that shit for a second.
Didn't Sony have the rights to Borderlands 3? The marketing rights?
Sony's not gonna be at E3.
I'm saying, but I heard they had the marketing rights. I
can give a damn about that. I don't know. I don't even know what Brinks is. That
it's an old multiplayer game that came out last gen, and it didn't do well. So I don't know why they were bringing it back.
Let me see. Brink Battle Royale. I don't know what the.
Okay.
It could be something new. It could be something new.
We got. I've been hearing about a Dino Crisis for the last 2 years. Dino Crisis gameplay trailer.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit either.
No, I've been here, but last year, the year before that, this E3 leaks, we did have a Capcom, if I'm not mistaken, makes Dino Crisis, right?
Right.
Yeah, I heard they were supposed to bring it back for a while. Jedi Fallen Order gameplay, that sounds about right, because EA is not going to be at E3. Right. This sounds also feasible. Fable, I don't know what's going to be called. Oblivion Collection trailer. That doesn't sound too far. Oh, so no, it says Fabian. This is Fable Oblivion Collection. That must be 1, 2, and 3 control for Game Pass.
That doesn't make sense because they just released all the Fables in Game Pass.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
Maybe they're gonna be maybe they may remaster. I don't know. They got here Fable reboot trailer. Maybe hopefully see something. Forza Horizon DLC. This sounds like something Microsoft would do. Forza Horizon 4. Sea of Thieves. This definitely sounds like something Microsoft gonna do.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you was gonna emphasize that.
Definitely possible.
The Outer Worlds gameplay. That's the game that what's the studio they is working on? What's the name of that studio?
Obsidian.
Yeah, that's their game. That sounds about the right.
And it is rumors that it might hit. It is rumors that it's gonna hit Game Pass too. It is rumors that game's gonna hit Game Pass.
A new studio acquisition sounds about right. But we've been hearing about this game, Bleeding Edge, for a while. Bleeding Edge gameplay trailer, holiday 2020.
That's long.
Results sound feasible. New Rare IP. They were talking about Rare working on something outside of CDE.
Yeah, they got the Rare gonna be there with their new IP. They got multiple IPs that work.
Said Dead Rising 5. I hope not. I think that franchise.
No.
When they closed down the studio, man.
The studio is closed down.
I don't know, but it's that game. I hate that goddamn game. Is dog shit.
Man, please don't.
Recall 2. This selling some more Microsoft shit right here.
Hey, now that don't sound like Microsoft. Microsoft don't do sequels.
I hope so.
No, I don't think it's true because I don't think it's coming.
I think that shit got that game got a lot of potential, man.
No, okay.
It had a lot of potential. I don't know if
they put some money behind it. You know what I'm saying? They put some money behind it.
You know good and well Microsoft don't do sequels.
You know what?
When they changed it up a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What else they got here? We said record too. Cyberpunk gameplay. That sounded about right. They said a new CD Projekt Red IP teaser. Don't know about that. Age of Empire. Gameplay trailer. That sound about right.
That sound right.
Splinter Cell reboot. Been hearing about a Splinter Cell reboot for a while, and a Scarlet teaser. And you may tell me this motherfucker far off, and you don't think this shit is official?
A lot of obvious shit on there to me.
No, it's a lot of obvious shit on there.
Even if somebody guessed that, like was in their room and just wrote that shit down, it sounds accurate.
Hey, yo,
it sounds hella accurate.
And you know what? And again, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is the problem with Microsoft and what I'm having. The problems that I'm having with their E3s. All of them are you don't really get any surprises. Everything here is a shoe-in. Maybe that's rumored to come out and this coming out. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. And if you're, I'm supposed to ask you this question. Ask you and Dirt. If this list is correct, right? And you guys, the last two Color Brothers, the true Xbox fans, would you be happy from Microsoft? Will this please you? Will this make you happy about their future?
Let me ask you this first, Post. Xbox guy. Let me ask this first. As an Xbox guy, I would like maybe 1 or 2 more new IPs announced. Now, as a gamer, right, but like I said, as an Xbox guy, I would want at least 1 or 2 more new IPs announced because Gears is going to be dope, Halo's going to be dope and all that, but I would like another IP announced.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Cyberpunk 27 is a big project. I think they're all hands in on that, and for them to show another new IP, I don't think that's happened. XCloud and things like that wasn't even on the list. Scarlet, which is the code name.
Wait. XCloud. Phil Spencer said XCloud is in alpha state right now. So
right, but the beta is going to be announced at E3. Believe me, they're going to go into XCloud because the beta supposed to drop this year. So by the time E3 rolls around, they will probably be announcing the beta.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think the beta was supposed to drop, but once Google Stadia showed their hand, I think Microsoft started, delayed the XCloud.
No, Phil still said the beta is coming this year. It's not about a delay. He still said it's coming this year. He still said it's in the alpha stage. And he's playing like when he went out into Japan, he said he got his own server with his own games on there.
He said right now he's in alpha because he corrected Major Nelson. He said it's in the alpha state. So that let me know it's not coming out anytime soon. And
I think they're going to announce the beta at E3.
Plus, you got 1.34 teraflops machines in the server rack, and Google Stadia is giving you a whole 10 how many teraflops was it? Like 10 teraflops?
10,
yeah, Xbox One X don't stand a chance against Stadia in its current state.
We're not worried about that. They're gonna upgrade.
So power doesn't matter? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I'm not worried about it because I know they already stated that the hardware will get upgraded to Lockhart and Scarlet. That's already been said. The power is not gonna matter, and the server rack works different than a regular console. You know what I'm saying? It works different.
I was trying to get AP to shoot before he left.
Shout out to AP to shoot. He said, "Let me see. It's bro. What is this?
I
guarantee you, Donnie D would have greenlit Turn 10 or the Coalition to make something other than their main games. Problem is the Microsoft boardroom sees dollar signs instead of content. Not saying Sony board doesn't do the same thing. Different is that they let them create and be actual artists and developers. You are wrong because before they became the Coalition, they were already working on their own IP. Microsoft brought Gears. It was Black Tusk. Microsoft brought Gears and moved them over, and a lot of people in the studio still wanted to complete that IP, but the studio head made a decision to move everybody over to Gears. So you took an L there, AP. Hop on the show one day. I'm gonna give you some more L's. AP again with the AP say example. How many games that didn't deserve a sequel but got one and became great from Sony? Many. Quantum needed a sequel. Brought the shit with the quickness.
Rise need a sequel too, but Microsoft don't do sequels.
Well,
they barely do games.
They tried to battle Rise IP, they was denied. They tried to battle Rise IP, they was denied.
I remember that.
Quantum Break and the other game I was just talking about. They already said that those are two games that the story that they need to extend. So we probably do get a sequel. You never know.
Owning the IP don't stop you from putting out a sequel.
Trunks.
If you look at the what Crytek was going through at the time, they was better off purchasing the IP. Microsoft wanted to get away from second party studios and not owning the IP. That's what put them in this position there. Okay, shout out to Trunks with the 50 bits post. What ST? I don't know where he's that.
But listen, but the question I asked you guys, if this was hypothetically speaking, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, this list does sound very reasonable and feasible, right? Would you be happy with this list?
No.
I would like another IP, like a new IP announced. But I think it would be a good show, like overall as a gamer.
It's a good show there, but we still need some. We need to see in the future.
And I'll tell you this,
we need to see where the brand is going on the field in terms of content. I don't see that in this list, but I do see that at E3.
Check this out, though, right?
Doing that, but I just don't see it in that list. Everything in that list is pretty much already known.
Check this out, right? Let's say hypothetically this accurate. Sony's probably laughing. That's what they showing. You know. So they wouldn't worry about that shit. Be honest with you though, because they already know Gears and they're gonna show Gears in Halo or whatever.
What if Gears blow you away though? Like what if Gears and Halo like blow niggas away? Like damn,
Gears 5 is gonna motherfucker sleep on
what
that.
If they blow you away,
bro? Even if it is, it's still Gears and Halo. Like that's all.
I mean, but look,
able to come up.
God of War blew niggas away, right?
Me Gears is just Gears. I'm a Gears head.
I'm saying I'm not taking nothing away from them, but like, is this all we're gonna get from Microsoft? Is this all you're able to do?
I can tell you this. For all the slack that y'all give Gears saying it's just Gears, Z has spent more time playing Gears than all of Sony exclusives combined. Say I'm lying.
Hey yo, pardon me.
Say I'm lying.
Pardon me.
Say it.
No, let me answer this. Okay, it's just Gears, right? I feel you.
I love my bro though.
It's just Gears, right? But what if they really like the rumors is it's gonna be a different kind of Gears, right? It's gonna be a different kind of Gears. What if they really change it up and the shit blows away like God of War?
It's gonna be open world. It's gonna be
last year. Hold on.
I hope it does, but at the end of the day, this is all they got. This is all they know how to do.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer this.
Like, bro, look, PlayStation has Ghost of Tsushima. Hear me out. Sony has Ghost of Tsushima.
Let Noah get off.
They got Days Gone. They coming out with new IPs, bro. Brand new stuff.
Right.
Brand new.
But their game of the year last year was not a new IP.
They don't have to be game of the year, but we're not, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
In 2016, nigga, God of War,
and then they're watered down, bro. They're not even.
Dirt, here we go again, Dirt. With the Ghost of... Can I get a release date on Ghost of Tsushima?
Oh, well,
hold on. Can I get a release date? Because y'all love bringing these to the list.
Can we get some release dates to those Microsoft IP that's coming?
Hold on, I'm finna go to Baron on this one. Y'all got PS5 specs before y'all got the release date.
I'd rather know a game is coming without a release date than knowing I'm not going
to get it. We know games are coming. We know Halo Infinite is coming.
No. What are these development teams doing, cuz? What are they doing?
We can apply that same logic to Microsoft. We know Halo Infinite is coming. We know Bleeding Edge is coming. We know all these titles are coming. We know these titles are coming. We know another Forza is
coming.
Honestly, you don't. Phil Spencer will cancel them bitches.
So, like you said, it's better that we know they coming than to have a release date. But before we do it, we're going to pay the bill. Shout out to Trunks with the 50-bit with his disrespectful way. He said, I fucked up my donation. Post up, you got some goddamn nerve talking about somebody catching L's. Shut your ass up and do yourself a favor. Bury that dust box in the grave where it deserves to be. And you finally find happiness in life. Hard life of a bot. Damn, they disrespectful. Lord have mercy. I'm touching souls today, Z.
Hey, yo.
Souls.
Hey, but the question is again, and the coulda would. I'm just saying, and what's the sad thing? Listen, no, here's a question. Real talk, right?
Okay.
All right. Do you have faith in Microsoft delivering a good show this year's E3?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think you have to give when everybody's saying Sony. When they came out with their $600 PS3, when they said get a job but work 2 jobs, when everybody thought Sony was on a downfall and they was at the bottom. They fan base still gave them the opportunity to recover, and they still believed in them despite what they was going through. Microsoft had an off year. To say that they're not gonna recover at some point, it's crazy. For me to just stop after 1 year and say they messed up 1 year and it's over, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Who does that?
You are speaking facts right now. Listen,
who does that?
I'm an Xbox nigga, right? They had a bad generation. I can fully admit that.
Yes, this was a terrible generation. I agree with a lot of things he say. I'm not blind to the fact. We're not blind to the fact.
Trash when Nintendo.
I got you over there.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Wii U was trash. What the Nintendos? They still held Nintendo. You can't tell Baron and Ryu was trash. He gonna find some way to say it was not trash. And then when Xbox dudes do it, or when we still have faith in the Microsoft ecosystem, it's a problem. We done. We're illiterate. We're living on the flat Earth. We're somewhere out floating. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it.
Okay, but again, so my question is to you, and Dirk, you think
we answering your question, brother.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying because I heard a bunch of alternative timelines, and you still give Phil a chance. So if you had to listen, bro, you're down to your last $5, nigga.
Here we go.
You're down to your last $5. Nigga, your sugar's low. Your sugar low. You can get $5 yo, you get your $5 Subway. Or you can bet that shit on Microsoft and double your money.
You better not start this shit.
Oh man, that ultimatum fucked up. That's a fucked up ultimatum.
Yeah, I'm just, hey bro. I'm sorry to say. Let me tell you something. This is real shit, right? Confession of an Xbox. I used to Xbox fanboy. You know, and again, the reason why I'm even, like I said, I get a lot of these games free, right? And I to be honest, like I said, I say to be invested into the ecosystem. I get it, right? But I'm not gonna lie. Like to me, Microsoft is still so far off base, and they don't have a clue nor understanding because look, a $250 diskless Xbox. Who the fuck is behind that? Whose biz is this?
Well, somebody made a bad decision, Z. That's
well, their point is that it's always gonna be $50 less cheaper than
it's $250 out
the Xbox One S, right? So my understanding that was look. You cannot damage control that. That is a terrible price. If they don't announce a price drop at E3 for the S, so that instantly get like a $50 price drop to go to $199 or something like that, it should have been $150. It should have been $149 or $199.
No, this shit did.
That was a terrible decision. I don't know who made it. It was terrible. And for Phil to let that go out there like that, he bogus.
No, they should have did post instead of doing that. The S with no all digital, they should have did an X at $300 all digital. That's what they should have did.
Shout out to Overdone Memes with the 50-bit. He said, I heard you miss my meme. I got some memes for you in the Discord chat, you fuck nigga. Oh, here we go. Here we go with that. Let's see who else.
No, that was it.
No, we good.
Yeah. But again, like I said, I'm just saying it just now, but then I got it on the screen now. And you can see it. But it was at the end of the day, not even at the end of the day, right? You know what I mean? Because again, like I said before, like for them to be so vocal, right? So vocal on social media and vocal here, vocal there, that they are so clueless. Like you're gonna release again, even $250. Nobody's doing this again. No one's buying the X now. The year-over-year sales shit is down 33%. So their question or their answer to that is to release more hardware without a disc. Like to me, that should have came out last year. Like they just a day late and a dollar too goddamn short. Like bro, that's why I don't have any faith.
Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. What's a perfect Microsoft E3 for you? What is you expecting at this E3? What do they need to do
to get me back on board? Get me back on board? Okay, first of all, I need to see. I'm glad you asked that, right? And I know my integrity is always in question. It depends on how the super chat is flowing, right? It depends if I got a pro Sony crowd, a pro Nintendo crowd, or a pro Xbox crowd, right? You know I'm a true fuck nigga, right? In the essence of the word, right? To be honest, what I've been asking for all along, and I'm not asking for much, I'm asking for at least 2 new IPs that to the same level of Gears, Forza, and Halo. At least 2. I'm not asking for the sun, moon, and the stars. At least 2 AAA, goddamn game that are graphically intense that can compete with, The Last of Us. Not saying got to be the same type of game, but you know what I'm looking for. And again, you know what the problem again that I have a lot of as of late outside of Gears. I think Gears is gonna be beautiful, but you look at the game, look at Sea of Thieves, look at even the art style. That's not for me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where somewhere that Microsoft they're trying to become Nintendo's older brother's love or something. Like I don't know what the fuck happened. This is the art style. And you guys remember me asking Phil, like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? Well, he said, well, it's just timing. Get the fuck out of here. It's been timing for 3 years. Look at from Recall, Zoo Tycoon, Disney Rush. I mean, look at the goddamn games they've been releasing.
Down 3.
Shit, get Crackdown 3. And bro, listen, we gotta be fair. You motherfuckers cursed me out about that Crackdown 3. And I told you motherfuckers over a year ago the DMs I got. You know what I mean? That it was dog shit. You know what I mean? But no, listen, hey, Dirt.
Oh.
Dirt, you there? Dirt, you there? You there?
Dirt.
Can you hear me?
Okay, hey, Dirt, you still playing Crackdown 3?
Hell no. Real shit. Like my last week, man, I tried to play online, nigga. I couldn't find a game in the world, nigga. Like, I couldn't get one game.
Yeah, hold on. We pay the bills real quick. AP the shooter. You see AP the shooter?
Man, I gotta go to get my daughter, man.
Oh, all right, no problem.
All right, man, I appreciate it. Holla at you.
All right.
Yo, shout out to they got I heard a Super Slim coming out for the PS.
Oh yes.
Yeah, a Super Slim.
Probably like $200 possibly, right? Post?
Yeah, well, probably $150. I don't know.
Get one of those.
Shout out to AP. He says sorry. I'm late with the comment.
It's one before that.
Grandma. One before that. Okay, hold on. Okay, AP. My point exactly. The boardroom said, "Fuck what y'all doing. We gonna do this over here." So they never got to create their game. So then why did Bungie leave them, fuck nigga? Because Destiny would have definitely been the exclusive for Xbox and would have all my money day one. I agree with that, but you're talking about two different regimes, right? And then you're talking about and when Gears 3 came out, Epic said they was done with Gears. It wasn't going to be any more Gears of War.
You know why he said that? You know why?
That's
because it was too much. It cost too much to make, and that's why they sold it.
And so Microsoft come in and say, "Hey, we're going to take this is $1 billion franchise." So whenever you in a position, you have $1 billion franchise versus a title that's only been 2 years in development, and so they put that title over to that team, but they trusted them enough to take on the Gears franchise and do justice with it. So would they ever get a chance to complete that title that they was already 2 years in? Hopefully one day we might see it. It might be a chance that we still see it, but they had to make a choice. And then even in my case, I would have chose Gears over the title that we was only 2 years in, because Gears is already a known franchise. To answer your question. And then AP said, sorry I'm late with the comment, taking care of grandma. Damn, post up, you on this SSI wavy with me.
Hey, no, but at the end of the day, like, this real talk though. And before I get up, I see this. Shout out to Z the Black Rod. I see a couple pro Xbox guys there in the chat. Y'all over here now. Your guys on Lost Your God and Crap. D Crap came with the king of Clapbeat, right? But check it out, right?
Oh my God!
Well, I'm just saying. It is what it is. But here's the thing again, and I don't really think like. Now here's a quick. No, the real talk. Like, it's just, I don't see how. He says not every generation. Sometimes even Sony had to start off slow with the PS3, right? They picked it up towards the end, right? Microsoft, to me, started off with Steam and somewhere just lost all the goddamn winning and it gassed out, right? And they just stopped trying. Like I said, for 3 years we haven't had a new game announcement in about 3 years. And like, to me, it's like it's a. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to strangle the company within? Like, you trying to crash this motherfucker into a rock? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how if you're trying to be seriously and competing and with the competition, because you're still coming up with controllers and this and that. Like, come on, because there ain't no money there. I don't know what the R&D was for that fucking adaptive controller. You know what I mean? I don't know what the R&D for these elite controllers and this, that, and the other, and not put out any software for 3 years, new IP. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy as hell to me, bro. But that shit that doesn't make any sense. So again, for somebody saying that they don't have any faith, or looking at these motherfuckers kind of spooky. That's, but bro, how you say, quote unquote, bleed green? You know, I started this movement here, and to lose a motherfucker like me, what you call a diehard motherfucker, that's, bro, you know you had to fuck up.
Look, for a multi-billion-dollar company, it had to be something going on for them not to, especially not invest in any content in that span of a time, to cancel as many games that they did that we know about behind the scenes. We know something had to be going on.
Hey, bro.
But I mean, it still ain't no excuse for that, because whether what's going on in the house, you still got to have it to where.
I'll give you an example.
You gotta be on your shit.
Nintendo lost the president. What's my man? I watched it died, right? Pokemon Go. Man, Black Buster was out there crying and shit, right? They turned it around and got on board with the Switch, man. There's no fucking excuse, even in death. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck about Nintendo. I think their dog shit come. I don't care about those games. But it's crazy as hell to me, bro. So again, I'm just tired of saying, because we gotta be honest here. We went from saying wait till E3 last year, right? I wasn't blown away by last year's E3. I wasn't. All I got again was Gears of Force and Halo, right? Then we said wait till motherfucking the XO18 event. That shit then came and gone, right? You know what I mean? So now we're back to saying wait to E3 or wait till next generation. That's crazy as hell to me, bro. That's like some Battle Wife Syndrome type shit there. Oh, man,
I can understand that. I think we as Xbox fans, we was trying to fight with no studios to fight with. We was fighting against an uphill battle against an army of Sony studio, of Sony content that you can kind of, like, when you think of Naughty Dog, in terms of without even seeing they shit, you know they're working on something that is gonna capture you. You know what I'm saying? We only had 3 studios to work with, which was, pretty much 3 games: Halo, Gears, and Forza. Like everybody say, we only had that to work with, and it was crazy. Even though Philly, but now we got Obsidian. A lot of people don't talk about In Exile, which is another dope studio, and then the other studios that they're gonna bring over. So they knew content-wise that they was lacking, but at least they went out and tried to and is doing something to fix the issue. Now, whether that content is in the near future or the next, at least they tried. So I do believe that. And they're going to recover. I do believe E3 is going to be dope, and I think next gen is going to be even better. And I'm saying this now, y'all ponies got Z right now temporarily. The Xbox community will allow y'all to have him temporarily, because I guarantee you, Microsoft is going to show something he like. They're going to show some specs he loved, and his ass is going to come right back.
Put a bill real quick. Put my man in.
On the corner holding his hand.
Shout out to your boy. Yep. He say, post. For you to still believe in your daddy Phil Spencer means that Yoshida hasn't proven to you how dominant Sony has been this gen. More importantly, Sony didn't do enough to convince you they will continue their dominance next gen. If this is the case, what else does Sony need to do for you to stop damage controlling this hard for your daddy? Let your daddy be his own man and answer for the L's he's been giving Xbox fan this gen. Okay, shout out to your boy for that question. Look, I don't overlook the fact that Sony has been dominant this gen, and I do believe they're not stupid enough to. I do believe they're smart enough to carry it into the next gen and not really fumble it like Microsoft did in the previous gen. But at the same time, I do think that next gen is going to be more competitive than this gen has been. And I ask y'all a question: what makes y'all think that Microsoft is incapable, a multi-billion-dollar company, is incapable of recovering from this bad gen? Why y'all so?
Okay, check this out, folks. I don't think Microsoft is incapable, but it comes down to knowing your audience, your fan base, and giving them what they want. Nintendo and Sony does that. Microsoft, for some reason, is reluctant to do that. I don't know why, or maybe they're setting up for something much bigger down the road. But
somebody just dropped something in the chat. Hold up, somebody just dropped something in the chat.
Oh yes, that's AP. Shout out to AP with the 50 bits. I got you, Z. Post Up just went to Black Ink Chicago and got wait to eat meat on his lower back from field to sea in all his glory, fuck nigga. Oh, y'all are so disrespectful, but I love it. Look, you hypocrites. When Sony was going through his struggles, did none of you PS fan waver, and could nobody tell y'all nothing? Could nobody tell y'all nothing? And now so Microsoft is going through the same thing, and it's jump ship. Don't leave them. Don't go back ever again. It's only 1 year that they've been through something like this. It's the first year that it's been this bad.
Oh, I got something for you, folks. The difference is this, though, right?
They're not gonna learn from their lesson.
Hold on, Post.
Dumbass. They're not gonna learn their lesson.
No, what I'm saying, like with Sony, it was self-inflicted. They still was giving us bangers though, big time exclusive.
No bangers came towards the end of the gen.
No, it didn't. What about Uncharted though?
Them bangers came towards the end of the gen. What did Uncharted come? Uncharted was inspired by what? Gears, fuck nigga. Yeah, it's Gears. It was inspired by Gears. All that over the shoulder, all that over the shoulder shit y'all getting there from Sony. Gears.
Damn.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Gears.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Is that Gears' spiritual successor? No,
Uncharted was inspired by Tomb Raider.
Say it's been 3 years post.
I guess,
look, man, I'm just saying though, why the same thing that apply to Sony can't apply to Microsoft in terms?
You know why? I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Explain it to me.
I'm gonna tell you why. You know why a lot of people don't give us Microsoft the same benefit of the doubt of Sony? Because maybe that Sony's been in the game a little longer and have more stable IPs, as far as known for more stable exclusives. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. And it's all those who got the better exclusive. It's all subjective. Even when the PS3 started off kind of slow, it wasn't as bad as what we've been going through for the last 3 goddamn years on the Xbox side of things. Like, this shit is bad, bro. Like, this shit is bad. It's so bad, the Xbox community, I see motherfucking white on white crime. I see the white boys out there fighting. It ain't the black folks no more. I see Dylan taking shots at crap. This shit crazy out here, man.
Look, man, we don't care about crap. We know he's a natural born fraud. He ran out of megatons, right? He couldn't drop any more bombs. He had nothing to lie about in terms of Microsoft information. So what else he gonna do? Well, I'm finna go into the winning side. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get a lot more views and stuff, and then I have a lot more to talk about. That's him. We real Xbox fan do not condone what he's done or what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of confused. Does real Xbox fans play games, Post? Or watch?
Yeah, we've been playing games since the very beginning. We've been on live since the beginning, since the OG Xbox, nigga.
Here's the thing, though. Reason why Sony is about the doubt, though. Sony's been putting out like great consoles.
I don't know about that, man. What y'all know about? Yeah. We was playing 2K online with the custom music before y'all. You feel me?
I played 2K online.
We was doing that before. We was doing that before y'all. We had normal mapping in terms of graphics before y'all. Look, brother, let me tell you something, man. Look, man, this is just one bad year for Microsoft.
One bad year?
No, one bad year. One bad year. My bad. This is one bad year for Microsoft. This is one bad year for Microsoft. I know everybody say since Sony dominated this gen that they're going to automatically dominate next gen. I don't say that. I think it's all about what each company provide and who is more catered to what the company is providing for them. So Microsoft can come out with something that might pique some of the Sony fans. Say, hey, okay, they did have a bad gen, but I like what they're about to do this gen. You know what I'm saying? So it starts 0-0 next gen. It starts 0-0.
I spot Sony 5. Guess, because like last summer, that's going to be on the PS5. Ghost of Tsushima, PS5. Bloodborne 2, PS5. So Sony has an initiative to keep making these new IPs banger exclusives more than Microsoft is showing. Even with these new studios, but you got quantity, but how much is that quality?
Hold on. Shout out to AP.
Okay,
He said,
all right.
but post up. You riding in the same car with this fuck nigga. Oh, I wasn't riding. You ain't never seen me ride shotgun with crap. Until recently, y'all want to jump out the moving donut truck from crap and Dilla. First of all, when have you ever seen me tweet about crap and Dilla? I'll wait. When have you ever seen me on the show speaking about how awesome crap and Dilla content is? Okay. When have you ever? Have I watched some of their videos? Yes. Have I watched some of their live streams? Yes. Have I comment in some of their chats? Yes. But when have you ever seen me cheerlead their name or their shows or their content? So you can't say that I was riding the same car with them. And I only know about them through Z. You know what I'm saying? That's only way. The reason that I even know of them was through Z. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like.
Yeah, I used to watch Z way back then when he had, John Doe and all of them and stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think my hard drive done with my ex. I'm mad as hell. I gotta install all my shit all over again. Bitch.
Like so many others, I'm on. Y'all hear me is because the reason y'all hear me, the reason why y'all able to laugh and joke with me and do the disrespectful shit y'all do, is because Z. You know what I'm saying? I never had at one point never even thought about even doing content, a YouTube channel, or even doing podcasts. I'm here because this man said, "Look, I believe in you. It's something about you." Whop the bam, and that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he saw something and saw in me what I didn't see in myself because I'm here and I love this shit. Like he did so many other. I'm just 10 toes down with my nigga. I know what loyalty is. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm 10 toes down. And it go beyond this game and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother from another.
Yeah, man.
Mother.
Shout out to AP. I don't mean in tweets, bro. I mean in the same rhetoric, bro. You said the same bullshit. AP, we gonna set up a 101, brother. Get your scary ass out that chat. Shout out to Overdone with the 50 bits. He said, got some more memes for your post up. One more and the flat earth will lose balance. Shout out to Trunks. That is, he say post up. You know the difference. The PS3 is the only generation they lost, and is the only PlayStation that didn't hit 100 mil. Once the PS4 passed 100 million in a few months, it will be the third PlayStation to sell 100 million, and the 3 highest selling consoles of all time will be PS2, PS4, PS1. Xbox ain't no damn competition. Facts. I can't agree with you that in terms of gaming brand, Sony is one of the biggest, if not the biggest. And no matter what hardware and content you put out there, Sony was in the industry long before Microsoft was to kind of put their foot in their pillar in. And so Microsoft is just not competing with Sony content or their hardware. They competed with a worldwide international brand name. And that's even more difficult to battle than the hardware and the content. So
yeah.
You got a point.
It was only 5 years. When PlayStation 1 came out in 95. The original Xbox came out in 2000, right?
2001.
Yeah. But 5 years though. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sony solidified itself, right? You remember, it had it with the Walkman and shit, for a long time.
One more shout out AP with the 50 bits. He said, definite ski, my brother. Post up your papa from the shop, my nigga. Yo, shout out AP, man.
But man, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna say this. Even being a diehard, even to the diehard Sony guys, you guys should want Microsoft to have a good show. This was being a gamer, or just being able to compete. Because again, with competition still starting to chill. If Microsoft go out there motherfucker and kill it, you're fan loud as hell. If Microsoft go out there bitch and kill it, that's gonna put the pressure on Sony to go out there and to deliver it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
What's up, man? I heard. I had to jump in here. I heard Post Up earlier talking about how Z found him and yada yada yada. But why you ain't put out no videos, Post?
You know what, D? I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. you know what I'm saying? Benchmark Batch want to jump in and get at me. You know what? Z be on me all the time about putting out content. He constantly tell me people waiting on you to put out content. I'm gonna get back into it. I'm in the process. I'm about to move again.
Oh, you moving?
My next spot. Yeah, I'm in the process of move. I gotta move within. Well, I'm gonna be moving within the next 3 months. So,
you good?
My next spots, I'm gonna get everything set up. Also, I'm rebuilding my studio, so everything finna be everything gonna be dope when I get to my.
Let me give you some like truthful advice. Do some videos, man. You got talent, and also too, man. You gotta put your rapping shit out there, man. Do some intros for some people out here, man.
I will. Anybody want intros from me? I got y'all. I did a couple of for Z. I was just playing around though. Z like, let me grab those. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I need you to send to me again. I got a new PC.
That's all love, D. Thanks, D. I really appreciate it.
Well, man, so I'm gonna question you. You done heard the rumors, D, about the
let's see what D take on this.
about the E3 leak and this coming. I presume you're an Xbox guy still. You know. Are you pleased with this supposedly quote unquote rumored leak?
Hold on, let me just get back to my Twitter handle so I can actually see the entire list. Going crazy out here on this list.
Hold on one second. Let me pay the bills real quick while you getting the list up. Shout out to AP the Shooter. He said, at the end of the day, I'm dying for them to take my money. I don't believe they can. I'm a gaming and tech nut. Please prove me wrong. Phil and post up. Oops, I mean Xbox. LOL. Should push your tag crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a rumor, D, but this looks a lot like to me like a Microsoft E3, and this to me is very underwhelming. But we're gonna get your thoughts about it.
Okay. So first on the list, we see that we have Gears 5 gameplay. Gears is gonna be fire. We already know that.
You come on, I'm hungry.
The Gears Tactic trailer.
Okay.
You know, a lot of Xbox guys were complaining that they can't get Gears Tactics on the console, so I guess they'll be happy for that. Now we see Play Dead IP. I guess it's some sci-fi 3D adventure. Now we don't know anything about this game. This game could look phenomenal. The gameplay could be phenomenal. We don't know anything about this game.
What game is this? I'm sorry. What game? I'm sorry. What game is this?
Play Dead. It says Play Dead.
I don't know. That's an angle. That sounds like some Left 4 Dead. Undead. What you call that goddamn game? The goddamn game, State of Decay 2, same shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, we know nothing about it. We've seen nothing on it. It could be a banger. We don't know anything about it.
That Gear Tactics, I don't even know if they're going to be on the stage again because Phil didn't even put that shit on the stage last E3. So that's something that could be on the inside Xbox. I don't think they put that on the stage again.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp. That's going to be a fantastic game. People pretty much know they're going to show that. Battletoads is going to be fucking huge, especially if it looks good and it plays well.
I doubt that, bro. Did you see the trailer?
Actually, you know what? You're not an Xbox guy anymore.
Oh, shit.
The Xbox guys, they're going to like that for sure. That's going to be a...
Like what game? The Battletoads?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not even an Xbox game. It was a Nintendo game.
Battletoads, I'm telling you, the Xbox community has wanted that game for a while. There's been a lot of buzz on that for a while. That'll be a good showing for them as long as it looks good. That'll be good for. I don't
think it's. It may, but I don't think it's gonna look good. I'm be honest. It's gonna look like some old 8-bit type shit.
Borderlands. I can't on it. To be honest with you, Brink gameplay. It's not ringing a bell. Now the Dino Crisis gameplay. This is where I start to call bullshit. Like, why would you bring back Dino Crisis? That makes no sense.
But listen, that's been rumored to come out for a while from Capcom. That's been rumored to come out
on a Microsoft stage.
Microsoft's the only ones that can show it. Sony's not there.
I don't know. That one's. I don't know. My red flag goes up for that one. Jedi Fallen Order. That's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna be a fantastic showing. Everybody wants to see that game, and that game being shown on the Microsoft stage and presumably on the Xbox One X is going to be a good showing for them. A lot of people are looking forward to that game, and it's going to look and play the best on the Xbox One X. We know this. Fable. Now this is your shit right here. Fable.
Okay. Yeah. I mean. Okay. Fable. All right.
Fable. Then you got a Fable. So you got the Albion Collection that they're going to throw on Game Pass. And then you got the Fable reboot teaser. This we're just going on the presumption this is a true leak. I don't know if I believe anything on this leak. I'm just going under that presumption, right? The Fable reboot teaser. Hey, if they show that in a good light, honestly, tell you that's going to be fucking huge because the Xbox gamers, yourself included, have wanted a Fable forever.
Yes.
Forza Horizon Feed for DLC.
Nah.
It depends on what they show.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because when they showed us that Hot Wheels car pack,
that shit was hot. That was hot. That was hot. I give that.
It was hot. So let's see what they show on that. Sea of Thieves, I could care less about that shit. The Outer Worlds. Now we're hearing a lot of good things about the Outer Worlds. I believe it's supposed to be like some sci-fi game, some sci-fi RPG or something like that, and you go to different planets and that. So if this looks good, it could be another good showing, right? So like, stop assuming that these games are all going to look like State of Decay. I think Microsoft is under the assumption that they can't really have games like that anymore. They have to step up their caliber, right?
Shit, I don't know about that, but okay.
That's what the talk, man.
No studio acquisition. That's
okay. That's feasible. That's feasible.
Especially if it's a big studio.
Okay.
Bleeding Edge gameplay. We know nothing about that. Once again, this could be a fucking banger. We know nothing about this. We don't know what it looks like, what the gameplay is going to be like, what the premise of the story is. We know nothing about it. So that intrigue of not knowing what it is exciting for me to look forward to their E3 presentation.
Okay.
A new rare IP teaser. I'm not really satisfied with Sea of Thieves, but you know what? It wasn't a complete disaster. It made money for Microsoft. Let's see what. I'll give them a second chance. Let's see what they're gonna bring with this IP. So I'm not gonna say this is gonna be garbage. Dead Rising 5 gameplay.
Dog shit.
I think Dead Rising is pretty much dead. To be honest, I think we got better.
The studio is dead too.
I think we got better zombie games out now. To be honest with you, so I honestly tell you, I've never been a big fan of the Dead Rising.
Me too. Also,
it felt like a task to play that game.
Yes, I didn't like it. I like it either.
Yeah, so whatever.
Too damn silly. I don't like the silliness of it. You know what I mean? I wish it was more serious. But
Recore 2,
dog shit.
If they completely revamp,
dog shit.
If they completely revamp everything, let's see. But if it's just like a little bit more polished to Recore 1 and same
dog shit,
I could care less. Now we're hearing Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't care. I can care about the multiplex. Multiplex, I don't care about. I'm just talking about from
the game that's gonna be fire.
It's a lot of studios that they ain't even put on there.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, when I look at this, it more kind of looks like a guest wish list to me. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I know Microsoft has plans for the E3, rough plans, but with it still being a good at least 6 weeks out, I don't think everything has come together like this. So I don't know. I don't know about this list, to be completely honest with you. And even if this was this list, like I said, there's a lot of games on there that we've never heard of. We've never seen anything on them, so we don't know what they are.
I'm talking about exclusive. Oh, hold on. Let me pay the bills right quick.
There was a few exclusives there for sure.
Hey, Peter Shooter said, and that shit you put on your Twitter was fire post. That's what your rap. Hey, Peter Shooter said also, Xbox trying to make money like Retro Jordan releases after a while. Niggas get sick of that shit. Give me something new, damn it. But yeah, I'm with you with that. You guys gotta tell me what this P5R. What is that? Everybody keeps saying this PHR. I mean P5R.
Because it's got like.
Also, he said, give me a Dante's Inferno. I'm buying this shit with the quickness. I'm with you with the Dante's Inferno. That game was I liked it a lot. But that company, Risco Games, they fired EA let them jokers go, or they went on a business. Some Risco Game, no mistake. That's what made Dante's Inferno. You know what I mean?
Also, too, because I didn't see it was covered there. I see on the bottom here, Splinter Cell reboot.
Yeah,
we've all been dying for another Splinter Cell.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the multipliers I can get anywhere. I'm talking about to get me excited about Microsoft and their future.
Okay, all right. So this is what we have. Like, if this.
That's what I mean. I mean,
we have two new console announcements. Xbox Scarlet teaser trailer. You got Halo Infinite. I think Halo Infinite is gonna be something special, to be honest with you. I hear they're pumping a lot of money into that shit. It's gonna be a new engine, so it's definitely gonna be a Halo that we haven't played before, which is good. Let me see what the new Rare IP. That's like
I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing from Rare. I don't like the art style. What is Get Rare made?
But you don't know. You can't judge it until you see it.
Bro,
this is the same nigga pumping up dreams.
Hey, Outer Worlds gameplay. That's an Xbox exclusive.
Outer Worlds, that's the game from Obsidian that's coming for everything.
It is.
But that game's going to Xbox Game Pass.
But Obsidian is where it got they split up to like 4 teams right now, working on 4 different projects, and they got that second project that we don't know about.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna get shown. Ain't nobody talking about in Exile, which is 2 studios. They one in Louisiana and I forgot the other state they in. Y'all sleep. I'm telling you.
No, I give you credit for Obsidian.
This notion that y'all not gonna see a different Microsoft is crazy. It's crazy.
I'm taking all bets right now. $20 bets. Take $20 bets right now. That Microsoft come out that bitch and drop a deuce. Doing number 2.
Okay. Bet that. Well, no. Because it's still, I ain't gonna get caught in that trap. I could come out and say it was dope, and your opinion could be.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep that bitch funky.
Okay, but when we're looking at this list, though, Z, I see one Play Dead IP, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I see Battletoads. I see Fable Albion. I see Fable Reboot. What else? The Bleeding Edge gameplay. So that's another one. 6. New Rare IP. That's 7.
Dog shit. Rare sucks.
Record 2. That's 8.
Ew.
Stop it. Halo Infinite. That's 9. So I see 9.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Announced. And hold on, out of those 9,
okay,
I would say at least 6 to 7 of them look solid.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I know we can close the show with this. Let me ask you a question, D. You said 9 exclusives, right?
Well, according to this list.
Okay, fine, not a problem. I'm not talking about the numbers, right? Compared to what Sony was giving us. God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us 2.
Here we go.
But we don't know anything about it.
No, I'm just saying, going by this list. We're not comparing apples to oranges here. I'm just saying, going by this list, comparing the 2.
Why you ain't say Detroit become you?
Okay. If you want me to compare them,
they just remove that from this.
I'll say this.
Y'all be slick as hell.
Halo Infinite is up there. Gears 5 is up there.
Okay.
The Fable reboot has the potential to be up there. And the other games, we don't really know anything on it. We don't know the caliber. We don't know any of the direction, what the graphics are going to look like. So it's really, we don't know. We gotta wait and see. But there's at least 3 games there that will be definitely AAA caliber. And I say we gotta wait. The bigger question is that what is Sony showing at E3? Absolutely nothing.
Shit. Somebody cut his goddamn mic off. Sony done show shit all generation, man.
Look, I'm just gonna leave it with this, and the big man Z cannot refute this. He has spent more hours on Gears of War than all of Sony exclusives combined.
Hey, bro, listen here.
That says enough. Says enough.
I like Gears of War. Ain't no secret there. I'm just saying, but I'm keeping it all funky though. That's not even a good comparison, man.
But going forward, we will find out.
We shall see, man. I'm just saying,
my money on Sony to deliver the blockbusters.
All I'm saying is this: if this list is potentially true, to me it's kind of underwhelming. Outside of the multiplex I can get anywhere, right? If this list is true, and this will be talking about what Microsoft been working on, talking about exclusively for them. We haven't had a new game announcement from Microsoft in 3 years. Is all that I'm saying. We haven't had a new game announcement, a new AAA game announcement in 3 years. To me, this is very underwhelming. That's all.
The only one that I don't expect to be there is the Initiative. That's the only studio I don't expect to be there. And this assumption that Microsoft is purchasing these studios to only make AAA games is false. These studios can make whatever they want to. Whatever they want to. Microsoft is giving them full freedom and full control. And every studio they have purchased has been on a hiring spree. All of them, and they still hiring. So to say they're hiring to make AAA games is crazy. You can still make AAA games, Gears of War is a AAA title and it's on Game Pass. Halo is a AAA title and it's on Game Pass. Every title that's on Game Pass is not AA. Y'all sound stupid as hell making that claim.
Okay, hold up. We pay the bills right quick. You see my man Harry Halim. Wait on, Harry Halim.
Where is it?
Picture, you sit here. You see it?
Oh, that's AP. I'm gonna come down. That's Copia.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, he say when 50 bits. He say when MS changed their game publishing division's name from MS Studios over to Xbox Game Studio, this makes it possible for MS to create games with Xbox Live subscription money that people pays for Xbox Live. This means that Xbox Console Division and Xbox Game Studio are under the same roof of accountancy, while MS Studios or Xbox Game Studio still publishing most Xbox game exclusive as games for Windows 10 only because MS has the final word over this game's cheap business trick. I don't know where you was going with that one, but everything is gonna be under the Xbox brand, even the PC games that they're coming out with. It's all Microsoft is just Xbox brand is just gonna be one thing across all devices. The same thing I think Sony is gonna do.
Oh shit.
And shout out to AP. He said only reason I will buy an Xbox and a con is for Gear 6 and whatever Forza they bring, and it won't be day one. It'll be when that biatch is on sale. Fuck nigga, you real disrespect. But I do think every title from here on out, at the end of this generation, is gonna be cross title, cross gen title. So
I just want
Hey,
to say,
let me before you go. He said also too. I didn't hear about this. Maybe you can answer this real quick, D. Before you say what you're gonna say, he said, my man. He said, what about the initiative? Although there was a quadruple A studio, now it's going to a double A studio.
I didn't say nothing about them being a AAA or AA studio. They are a AAA studio. I said I don't expect them to be at E3. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you say?
now, a lot of people got to understand all of these studios that Microsoft is buying up. They're all basically going to be under the same umbrella. Yes, they're their own little sectors or their own thing, but they're all going to be under the same umbrella. And like, they're going to share assets. They're going to share things. They're going to share.
They've been doing that already. They've been doing that already. Yep.
Microsoft is really building. So they're fucking building the Avengers over there for
talk that shit, D.
For making games. They really are, and people are really sleeping on that. And the only thing that it is like, when you're rebuilding a team, it takes a couple of years for everything to fall into place. So unfortunately, we're really not going to start seeing this stuff fall into place next generation. But if you're a fan of gaming, you should be very excited for this. If you're a fan of Microsoft, you should be very excited for this. And if you're a fan of just great AAA exclusives, you should be a fan of this because Sony is going to improve on what they did this generation. Microsoft is aware of this, and these two they're gonna butt heads. They're gonna clash, and they're gonna compete for our dollars. And I think we're in for a really.
Hey yo, the chat is demanding DB drug tested. So who you gonna believe me or the Lioness?
Yeah, I'm with D on this. And to what D said, they had Greenberg and Phil have showed pictures of all the studios together, sharing technology, sharing ideas, and everything. That's the type of culture they built. And to Sony has this already in place. Their teams share technology and things like that. You can see when you see a title come out, you can see resemblance of other studios in their game. So Microsoft needs to do this. And shout out to Trunks with the 50 bits. He say, the Xbox community is dry and dead as fuck when Post and D are on. The only defenders left outside of the Cuck, Eastwood, and Diller. Trust me, y'all motherfuckers gonna get this work later on in the year when I build this PC, and I promise y'all not gonna be able to say nothing. They're gonna be in Microsoft ecosystem. Fuck.
I'll say this as an Xbox fan, like I've been honest about this generation.
Yeah,
the quality of exclusives was just not up to par. However, I was satisfied with the X. I was satisfied with the way multiplats look on it.
Yeah,
I do like Game Pass, so I could play my games on the PC as well as the Xbox.
Yeah.
I love Xbox Live. It's a fantastic service, but the exclusives it's been lacking. And I'm not just gonna bail shit because they had a bad generation, because I see the moves that they're making for the next generation. I actually can see that they're aware of the mistakes that they've made, the missteps, and that they're doing things to address it for next generation. And you can keep the blindfold over your eyes, but the truth is the truth. And they're really gonna come out all guns blazing next generation.
Hey yo, my man Merwin said I sold D that dope earlier. My bad, people. And my man Young Boy Gripper said 50%. What the fuck? If Microsoft is building the Avengers, what the hell does Sony have right now? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Get AP the shooter.
Shit, fuck it.
He said next gen 720. Tell this pixie dust smoking Superman cape flying line eyes ass nigga not to compare the Avengers to Microsoft dog shit. It's DC Films Universe dog shit. I love DC fuck nigga.
No, I'm rocking with D. Hold on. I'm rocking with D.
On their
Microsoft is
shit, man. They are collecting those fucking
Talk that
stones,
shit, D.
and they are fucking assembling, man.
Talk that shit, D. Microsoft is building the Avengers, and Sony have the Runaways. They're still in the Marvel, but they are the Runaways. I don't know if y'all up on that Marvel show though.
He said,
Mutants, right?
yeah, hold up, my man Trump said no. I mean, when building this PC, I meant debating and destroying your propaganda. And like I said, Post, you won't be able to say shit. My man said, my man D had that pixie dust smoking Superman cape flying line eyes ass nigga. Hey yo, he played the shooter. You crazy as hell, brain line. That nigga well.
That nigga be tripping.
Yeah. No, we played with AP the shooter Sunday. We was on World War Z. Hey D, why you didn't get hold up, my man over there said show your last meme of great before you get off the stream. I got you right now. Why you ain't get Mortal Kombat? Why you get Mortal Kombat on the Xbox, nigga?
Cause I honestly tell you, I just got it so cheap on the PC. I got it for like,
who you want to play with over there?
I got the premium edition on PC for like $40 US. So I couldn't.
That wasn't bad.
I couldn't turn that down. I ain't gonna lie. There's people to play on the PC, to be honest with you, but my friends really aren't there, man. So I don't know, man. I hate.
Is that cold? Is that deal still good for 40? Because I bought that bitch on PC.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Is that deal still good for 40 on PC?
I think I gotta check. I think it's still there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me know. I download that bitch for 40.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, y'all gonna catch L's. I'm just saying. I'm calling it now. If I have to take an L, I will. But I think a lot of y'all gonna be surprised at this year E3.
Okay, we'll see.
And all this energy, Microsoft good and all that, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Well, Phil did say something that was really interesting. He was very self-aware that with Sony not being there, all gamers' eyes are going to be on Microsoft, and he has an opportunity to showcase what they have, and also an opportunity to really satisfy gamers because a big part of E3 is missing. So I think it's going to be special, man. To be honest with you, and better Microsoft to do it than Sony to be there and show us the same shit over and over and over again.
Hey Z,
oh wow,
what's gonna be the damage control next year when Sony show up at E3? Because this year, since they not showing up, E3 doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, call them out, yo.
No, me. You know they've been out there. E3 don't matter.
No, E3 do matter. I'm not gonna say that. I said that. I started the show with that. Like E3 is important, man. It's a fanfare service. I mean,
PlayStation Nation boy, but now E3 don't matter.
Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. My man O'Malley J, thank you for the $2, good brother. He said, you see how DM Post be on that keep waiting shit? They move from wait to E3 to wait the next generation. These dudes straight up froze. Z, do the math with me. My G, this is 5. This gen is 5. This gen 5 years and 6 months deep. Last time Xbox announced a AAA game was 4 years ago. Hey, good brother O'Malley J, I'm with you 113%. I don't know what's good with these brothers, man. I don't have.
Sony fans act like at one point they wasn't on the wait for E3 bandwagon, and the Xbox fan wasn't criticizing them for saying wait. 3 all the time.
Yeah, because the first couple of years of the PlayStation,
it was wait to E3, wasn't it, D? If I remember, they were saying the same thing.
Greatness waits and all the guy with the skeleton waiting.
That's where all that came from.
Cobweb on him. Come on now.
So, wow. You know what? Come on, man.
Like I said, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I'm not holding my breath for Microsoft to deliver E3, even though I want them to. Just being a gamer. I just don't know, man. I don't know. It was, bro, I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I mean? And I'm upset to say is that this list, even though it may not be real, You know, take it with a grain of salt. It smells a lot like a Microsoft E3. That's all I'm fucking saying. Here's the problem. I'm gonna say this before we go. I don't want Microsoft problem with the E3s. I don't want to see about old games. I don't want to see no more Sea of Thieves. I don't want to see nothing about Forza Horizon. You know what I mean? None of those games, no DLC like those games. I want to see new shit. You understand?
Well, you're not gonna see Forza 7. You're gonna see DLC for Forza 7.
I'm talking about Forza Horizon 4. I want to see. I'm talking about for any because you have what you call a pre E3 show or something. On that stage when the show was going on, I want to see all new things.
Unless it's huge DLC, I wouldn't wait to announce some DLC for Forza Horizon. That's just me. Unless it's something big. I mean, the last time they did with the on Forza Horizon 3, where they did with the what was that DLC? What was that DLC?
Hot Wheels.
The Hot Wheel DLC.
That was hot.
Unless they come, yeah, that was dope. Unless they come with some on scale of that, which I don't think they can beat, because what was better than that, yo? That shit looked crazy.
Yeah, it did.
I wouldn't wait till E3 to announce no DLC for a game that's old.
All right, bro. Like I said, it is what it is, man. But anyway, like I said, man, shout out to everybody that's walking by live. I'm about to get my ass back in the dojo on Mortal Kombat 11. I got my ass whooped Monday night.
Oh, I saw that. What the hell happened?
But I'm back. Listen, I didn't got it together. I'm back already, bro. I'm back.
I can't even lie. I was like, oh shit, I should have got the Xbox version.
Yeah, I'm back. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Noah whooped my ass, but I came back, man. You know what I mean? I came back today. Today was my second day playing it.
Another day of shitting on the Xbox and another day of signing off, getting right on the Xbox.
Oh, you know why? Because I got a free copy. You don't know.
No. Whether you got a free copy or not, you was getting it on the X anyway.
I double dip on Mortal Kombat. I double dip on 2K and Mortal Kombat. I double dip.
Okay, what you been playing Mortal Kombat on the most though?
I ain't got it on the PS4. I ain't got no money. I'm gonna pick it up next week. I'm fucked up.
Okay. Yeah, you still gonna play it on the X once you
see that. Whatever, man. I open the dojo up and whoever want it, man. Whoever want it, man.
I'm practicing right now. I'm in practicing right now.
Oh, y'all stream. My man says Z Black Rider. Hey, Z Black, cut your shit, man.
All right, AP. Have a good one, bro.
I'm gonna eat some Wendy's right quick, and then I'm right back at it, man. We're making it happen, man. Let these Oxycontin kick in right quick, and I'm right back at it. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's up? We out of here.